It's apparent. As Facebook Chief Operation Officer Sheryl Sandberg can recognize, new media and social media is now part of everyday life, and in many ways we are interconnected to one another through the internet. Understanding this, given new media's wide global reach to dynamic audiences, many have turned to new media to initiate online forms of activism and advocacy work. Leading the forefront of online social activism is the platform Change.org, founded in early 2007 by Ben Rattray. Over the past 8 years, Change.org has hosted countless campaigns reaching over 100 million users across 190 countries worldwide, and the number only continues to grow. As the mission statement goes, Change.org strives to be the web's leading platform for social change, empowering anyone, anywhere to start petitions that make a difference. And as we know, participation remains at the heart of activism, whether they're facilitated online or offline. Knowing this, Rheingold, a notable scholar in the field of modern communication, recognizes the importance of an association between user participation and new media. Essentially, Change.org has made it easier for everyone, professionals and non-professionals, to simply participate, to initiate, discover, and support movements they believe in. But as Rheingold notes, we're seeing a change in participation in society, and yet this does not mean that we automatically understand the rhetoric of participation. There has been a growing concern regarding the use of online activities of advocacy and activist work, a concern that the ease of access provided by platforms like Change.org are cultivating a culture of activism centered on rapid simplicity, spontaneity, and convenience, otherwise simply known as Slacktivism. Coined during the 1990s by Dwight Azard and Fred Clark, Slacktivism has been described by Hanny Loy as an oversimplification of issues, giving the impression that things can be resolved just by the tip of our fingers. In the past, activist work has often been recognized for its great sacrifice in individuals' time, finances, and sometimes even their lives, in the pursuit of moving cause forward. Author Malcolm Gladwell argues that activists involved in actual political participation are those who are willing to commit unconditionally. In contrast, conventional online campaigns attach anonymity with their supporters, which have been criticized for fostering a lack of accountability between users and their engagement with advocacy work. Furthermore, scholar Evgeny Morovitz argued that those who participate in Slacktivist campaign gain an illusion of having a meaningful impact on the world without demanding anything more than simply joining an online campaign or signing an e-petition. And all this can be seen by the numerous campaigns hosted by Change.org that go through immensely viral hot flashes of public attention and then immediately fading out with little impact once time has passed. Consider the case of Michelle Croder, who presented her campaign through Change.org in 2011 proposing the proper enactment of Kaylee's Law. In less than 3 days, the petition gained over 500,000 signatures, leading to massive media attention. Now, despite the large media attention Croder had gained, it was discovered during an interview that Croder didn't approach any policymakers regarding her stance at the time, and simply hoped that the gained attention would be enough to persuade legislative officials to agree with her over time. Author Justine Gonzalez was quick to criticize that if everyone just waited around and hoped for the representatives to understand and agree with their sentiment, nothing would ever get done. However, none of this is to discredit the merits of online activism. Online activism like Change.org has clearly played a big role in bringing attention to various social causes and advocacy work, and there has been impactful campaigns launched through the site like Molly Catchpole and Trayvon Martin's petition, which is some of the most notable petition victories that actually led to visible, lasting changes to their cause. The main difference between these campaigns and the majority of others hosted on Change.org is that they were capable of extending their outreach beyond the petition itself. External action was willing to be taken by supporters and the founder of the campaign themselves, where protests and hearings would be rallied. Change.org and sites alike are clearly effective in bringing attention to a cause. However, the lasting effect and the aim of the campaign is dependent not on the petition itself, but a combination of other forms of actions. So, if we want to move beyond the scope of Slacktivism and potentially get even greater results, we need to begin participating with a deeper sense of involvement and engagement. Change.org and platforms alike can be seen as being a complement and a lead-up to other advocacy work, rather than serving as the main driving force for change. And with that, we must ensure that we can have accountability, dedication, and be willing to commit and contribute further in what we support. Because, as Rheingold states, implicit in the notion that ordinary people can shape policies of state is the assumption that they know how to communicate their opinions in concert with other citizens in a productive manner, a literacy of participation.